Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video I will be talking about the WoW 20th anniversary event and I will show you a few secrets that for now no one really mentioned and that Blizzard didn't really highlight when they first mentioned this new event. So just a quick disclaimer, I'm gonna talk about things that probably you will be able to discover on your own, so it is a little bit of a spoiler. So if you prefer to discover all these different things when the event will be there, and when you will be able to play, then maybe you can choose to watch another video. But if you want to see already a little bit what you will be able to do and all these new really cool things you will be able to access during the event, then this video is perfect for you. So the first really cool that I want to highlight is the fact that in the new area where the WoW 20th anniversary event will take place, which is just here at the entrance of the Caverns of Times, you will be able to find some replica of weapons on the ground, and each time you click on one of them, you will be able to take the appearance of a very famous villain or hero from the Warcraft universe. So for instance here, as you can see, I have Denaturus right here, and then you can click on these different icons and you will be able to say some of the very famous lines from these different characters. So when clicking on the replica of Remornia, you will be able to become Sir Denatrius, and most of the time this replica weapon is located on this specific location, but it's not always at the same location. Sometimes, for instance, it will be in other places around this main area. And so then again, you will have two different actions you will be able to do with Denatrius. Then you will have the replica Charlemagne, and so here it will transform you in Enduron, and this is the old model. I believe it is from Battle for Azeroth. And so here again, sometimes this weapon will be in different places, and I really love each time the armor and the details on these different characters, so I think this is pretty cool overall. Then you will have the replica staff of Antonidas, and here it will transform you in Jaina. Again, this is, I believe, the appearance that she had from Battle for Azeroth. And so here you will again be able to become Jaina, which I think is pretty cool because we haven't been able before to use this appearance as well. So this is again very new and really cool. Then you have the replica weapon of Doomhammer, and here it will transform you in Troll. And so again, super cool. You have the new appearance of Troll, which is really nice. And yeah, overall, this is a very nice one as well. And this one seems to be always at the same location and is always up for some reason. So this one is pretty simple to find, I would say. Then you will also have the replica of Helm of Domination, and here it will transform you not in the Lich King, but in Volgar, which I think is pretty nice. I was expecting to be transformed into the Lich King, but I mean, it is still the Lich King, just not the version that everyone thinks about. And so here again, you will be able to run around looking like Volgar, which I think is really fun. Then this is probably my favorite one. You have the Alexstrasza replica staff, and so here you will become Alexstrasza, and honestly the model is just so damn good. All the details on the armor, everything. And also one very interesting thing with Alexstrasza is that you can use again the different icons in her to say some very popular lines from her, and one of them is of course the very famous "Do you think I have Big Mom energy?", which I think is really funny that they decided to include it. And so if you want, you can just run around as Alexstrasza and just say everywhere, "Do you think I have Big Mom energy?" So this is a very fun one, in my opinion. Then you also have the Bow of Sylvanas, and so here you can just click on it and you will be able to become Sylvanas. This one is not as interesting because you were already in the past able to use the appearance from Sylvanas, and also in this new patch, we will be able to get the full armor set that you will be able to use on any characters, but still you can become Sylvanas by simply finding the bow, and right now it is in this specific location. Then there is also this teacup that will transform you into one of the Ventier character, and so I think this is pretty nice as well. This is not particularly like a big villain or hero or anything like that, but it is still nice to be able to again transform yourself in other type of characters and other type of things from the Warcraft universe. And so these different appearances will last for 10 minutes, as you can see. And if you change, for instance, like if you do any type of attacks or if you use any portals or anything like that, they will disappear. So you need to basically stay a little bit in this area. Also, normally they will reappear at some point. So it means that if you use them once, you will later on be able to use them again. I'm just not entirely sure if they share the same cooldown as with everyone else in your realm. So for instance, if someone uses one of these replica, then maybe the weapon will disappear for some time and only reappear at some point. So this is something we'll have to see when the event will launch, but definitely be on the lookout for some of these cool weapons because you will become these really cool heroes and villains of the Warcraft universe. Then another pretty cool secret, or it's maybe not really a secret, but as you can see, you will be able to get the Frostmourne appearance on any of your characters. So here, of course, this is not the actual weapon. As you can see, you will only be able to get it as a buff and then it will disappear. But still, it means that you can get it on any of your characters and use it in game. And honestly, it looks absolutely amazing, especially with the tier 3 for warriors. And then you can also use invincible and you will really have the full fantasy. So I think this is really awesome. So in order to get this appearance, all you have to do is to go where there are the 3 portals in the main area. There is one for Ardenweald, for Revendreth, and for Zereth Mortis. Here you want to click on any of them, it doesn't matter. When you arrive, you will see this little chest of props and you can click on it, and here you will be able to choose a selection of items and other things you can use on your character, including Frostmourne. So then you just want to click on Frostmourne, and like that, for 5 minutes, you will be able to get this appearance. And then you can use the portal back and come back to the main area, and you will still be able to have this really nice weapon. So this is something that you can do again and again. There's no limits. So it means that as long as you want, you can go back and use the appearance from Frostmourne. I really, really hope that now that we're getting the actual model in the game, they will at some point allow us to get it because, I mean, it looks really, really awesome. Again, especially if you're a Death Knight or Warrior with the tier 3 sets. I think this is really amazing. And now that this is something we can actually add in game, I do hope that at some point Blizzard will create a weapon, a way for us to get this appearance as a real cosmetic item. Now there's a few more interesting little secrets here and there. So one of them is just here, when you go under the main stage where there is the transmog contest, you want to go right here. And as you can see, you will be able to find the Black Market Auction House. So I think this is really nice, and it means that during the celebrations, you can just put your characters here. Of course, your character will need to be level 18 in order to see what's available at the Black Market Auction House. Then also, when you are just behind the main stage, you will be able to go down right there. And here, as you can see, you will find this Kravitz Lawrence with a shady book dealer, and he will simply sell like a few items. Right now, for some reason, I cannot see all of them, but as you can see, normally he has like a few gray items as well. And so this is a pretty nice little vendor that is just here. I don't know if at some point he will be selling more interesting items. And he's also selling the technique Glyph of Burnout that will allow rogues to have a smoke trail when using sprints. So just another thing to note. Then you also have some of these nodes that you can click on, and they're a little bit everywhere around this new area, but for now they don't do anything. And so this is interesting because I wonder if this is just something that won't really be introduced into the game, or if it's something that right now we don't have access to. But basically you have some of these nodes, and normally you should be able to click on them. And next to these different nodes, you also have other items. So for instance, here you have this thing. And again, as you can see, you can normally click on it, but it doesn't do anything for now. So we'll have to wait to see because these ones are actual secrets and I really don't know exactly what they will be used for. Then under the main stage, you also have this trash pile, and when you click on it, as you can see, you will be able to basically just go through it and it will throw items all around. But for now, it doesn't really do anything other than that. So I'm not sure if it is intending to just stay like that and you just go through it, or if sometimes you will be able to get some items by doing this interesting activity. So just something that I think is also worth mentioning. And the last thing that I want to mention is that you have these balloons in the air and you can go and click on them and then you will be able to ride the balloons. And these are actually even things that you will need in order to do the meta achievements and in order to get the new mount, the Cold Flame Tempest. So this is not really a secret, this one, it's just something that I think like most of you will anyway discover pretty soon when you will be able to go in this area. But I just wanted to mention it as well here. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I'm sure there's plenty other secrets that we will have to discover when this event will officially be released. But so far, I've been really enjoying going through this area and discovering a little bit all of that. I will be back very soon with more guys and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye.